Dan Willis here, and we're talking about a poor credit score and specifically how to clear your credit history. This is the biggest and proven to be the most effective way of getting a better credit score because we're removing those dings, those errors, those negative items, because that's what's damaging and dragging most people's credit scores down. Now, if you've been keeping up with this is how we're going to remove that collection listing that we talked about in the last video, and this is also how you remove any item from your credit report so long as you believe it's inaccurate, unfair, or made in error. Now, the big swinging legislation law that was passed for you and me to do this was the Fair Credit Reporting Act. That was passed way back in 1970. And as we mentioned, this gives you the right to dispute and challenge any item you believe. You don't have to lie awake in bed at night worrying about a credit bureau SWAT team busting down your front door. These laws are for you and your protection, and it's not illegal to dispute any item. It's entirely legal. Those people that say you just have to live with bad credit or worse, that it's illegal, that's like saying it's illegal for women to vote. That's total blasphemy. Now, there's 3 ways to file your credit bureau dispute, and the reason the Fair Credit Reporting Act was passed way back when and why it's still so critical is because of that 2013 study done by the FTC, where it is open, acknowledged, accepted fact that millions of Americans, over 20% of our population, have errors on their credit report, total mistakes. That's your credit. What's a more important piece of information about you outside of potentially an arrest warrant? Maybe. Now, there's 3 ways to file your credit bureau dispute. You can do it online, over the phone, or by old-fashioned snail mail. And what the Fair Credit Reporting Act, what it requires the credit bureaus to do is to conduct an investigation into your dispute, where they're going to contact the data furnisher, the creditor, the lender, that collection agency, whoever's reporting that information about you, and they're going to request for them to verify your account. If your account is not verified, then by law, that item must be removed from your account. And the God's honest truth is most investigations result in the removal of items, as in they're not verified. This is for a variety of reasons. But first, if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll-free 1-877-418-7596. Now, of course, you and I both know that it's not just this easy as making a phone call or filling out something online or even mailing an old-fashioned snail mail letter. The big challenge is actually leveraging your rights. It's reported the credit bureaus get millions of dispute requests every single year. And while most people want to believe the credit bureaus are part of our government, they are nothing more than private, for-profit businesses. Now, they go around, they collect this information about us. When they investigate, even just investigate an item, it's only a cost. It's only an expense. It's only a cost of doing business. There's no money for them to earn by correcting even the most blatant of errors on your credit report. That's why the Fair Credit Reporting Act was passed. It requires them to do that. But of course, as you and I both know, we see these credit bureau commercials trying to convince us with dancing babies in the background that paying your bills on time is somehow a skill. BS. These guys pump millions and millions of dollars every single year into Washington lobbyists. So one of the things that's changed is the credit bureaus, the guys that get more money if they don't investigate your dispute. They're the ones that are in charge of deeming your dispute valid, which they do investigate, or invalid, which they don't investigate, and they can pay more money out to their stockholders. 2 out of the 3 have stockholders today. Now, 60 Minutes recently did a segment on just how almost impossible it is for the average guy, you or me, to actually do and enforce our rights. And there have been additional amendments to the Fair Credit Reporting Act, one of which now enables you to dispute creditors, any data furnisher directly, like the creditors, lenders, collection agencies. But traditionally, it's with the credit bureaus, because every single last item on your credit report must be verifiable. Even if it's accurate, it must be verifiable, all the details. That's the letter of the law, whether you like it or not. And unfortunately, there's so many examples of this. The credit bureaus have been fined over and over and over and over again by the Federal Trade Commission. But more than that, in 2013, a lady, Julie Miller, she had stellar credit. All of a sudden, she woke up one day and there was some other lady, it was like 30 plus debt collection accounts were showing up on her credit report, and it tanked her credit score, obviously. This was a stranger's. It was a mistake. So she did what she was supposed to do. She followed the Fair Credit Reporting Act. She followed it over and over and over again. She invested years trying to get these bogus items off of her credit report. It wasn't hers. Equifax never did anything, so she finally got fed up and filed a lawsuit, and she was awarded $18.6 million. The credit bureaus are not your friends. So please, if you'd like some help, you can get a free credit consultation by calling toll free 1-877-418-7596. That we encourage our members to consider professional, legitimate credit repair services. They are proven to be very effective, very helpful. You don't have to, but you also don't have to buy toilet paper or take your car to the car mechanic for an oil change or go get your hair cut. You can do all that stuff yourself if you really wanted to, but if you see some value, if your time has some value, then we'd encourage you to consider a good, effective, legal credit repair service to help with this stuff, because it's going to be virtually impossible to do it on your own. You can try by all means. One of the best firms are the Credit Pros. They've helped their clients remove late payments, charge-offs, debt collections, repossessions, foreclosures, even bankruptcies from their credit reports. Now, if you'd like a free credit consultation, you can call toll free 1-877-418-7596. Again, that's for a free credit consultation, and the toll-free phone number is 1-877-418-7596. This is Dan Willis. We're going to include a link in the description below over to an article for more. We've also got a free report available on our website, the 7 proven ways to boost your credit score. Please subscribe and join our congregation. Have a wonderful day, and looking forward to talking to you again here soon.